USDJPY, and in fact I have a buy position already triggered as of this morning. So I will be sharing with you in a moment how that happened and how we intend to capitalize on the next move. Well, since the week began, it has been a bearish momentum. Price has been finding lower lows and lower highs. However, something strange about the bearish momentum is that price has been very choppy. Though price has been finding lower lows and lower high, but within a choppy, it has been going through choppy phases, moving back up and down within that range. And the trading activity, in fact, the last 48 hours has been range bound. Look at what has been going on here in the last 48 hours. Price action has been confined within the 147.200 and the 146.150, as you will see here, to emphasize the prevailing uncertainty in this particular market. And with the recent optimism stemming from the Gaza ceasefire discussion, supporting a general positive tone in the equity markets and weakening the yen, I'm of the opinion that the dollar might gain some momentum today. Now, additionally, the recent increase in the US Treasury bond yields may provide some support to the US dollar. However, market participants seem hesitant to make aggressive directional bets and are waiting for the release of the NFP report before making any significant decisions. As a result of this, we will be relying on our technical structures duly identified on the 1 hour time frame to guide our trading decisions going forward. Now, if price action continues to remain above the descending trend line we identified a couple of days ago on this asset, we will be on the lookout for a bullish setup. And the only condition that will make us sell is for price to drop below the trend line. Now, in preparation for this today's trading session, what I did this morning is to look at how the market had played out or had evolved since the beginning of the week. And one significant feature here is that descending trend line that has been supporting that momentum to the downside, as you will see here. Now, this bearish momentum is going to be playing a major role. And of course, you know how we use our descending trend lines in this community. As long as price remains below the descending trend line, we shall look out for patterns and structures that supports the idea of selling. And the only condition that will make us buy is for price to breach that descending trend line. And if you look at what has been going on here in the last 2 days, first of all, you will see how the 146.150 has been a major barrier for sellers, as every attempt by the sellers to break through the structure has been met with strong resistance from the buyers. And this obviously has led into price action breaking out of that descending trend line. So this morning, while I was trying to decipher what next to do, I marked out this level at the 146.500, where we shall be looking forward to the breakout retest of the structure to capitalize on that uptrend move. And looking at what happened here, beautiful confluence with both the descending trend lines. Now price just broke out of the structure, triggered my first buy position for today. And if you had missed out on that opportunity, it's okay. Let's remain patient and see if the market is going to come back, retest the structure in anticipation of driving an uptrend continuation. So right now, so if you had missed out on the breakout of the structure, so let's exercise patience. Let's wait and see if the market will come back. If it comes back, then we want to see it come either into the 146.500 or this descending trend line, where the emergence of buy pressure or any form of reversal pattern comes in here. It could be a double bottom structure, head and shoulder, or even a falling wedge. Mark out the neckline and then buy the breakout of the neckline to join the momentum to the upside. Now, while we join the momentum to the upside, we have multiple levels. Remember that we will be using to maximize the potential of this bullish move. We have levels such as the 147.200, as you will see right here. We also have more levels at the 147.500. And do I still have one more? Yes, we have one more, 148.800. 148.00, sorry. So we don't know if that price will get to that level at all for today, but if it does, let's be on standby to capitalize on these opportunities. So this is what we will be looking out for to buy this asset today. So as long as price remains above this descending trend line, we shall maintain a bullish bias on this asset. However, if in any way price does the contrary of our expectations and drops below this descending trend line, then I would like to see price break down the 146.150. And not just only breaking down that level, I would like to see it do a retest for me to confirm selling this particular asset. Now, there is a caveat to taking advantage of this opportunity depending on where you are with us in this community. Now, for those of you who are profitable on this asset so far this week, you can easily place a sell stop order below the 146.150 and know that you are only leveraging on some of the profit you had made so far this week. And if it doesn't work out, you know that you're only risking some of the profits you've made. However, if you are new with us and this is your first time taking a trade and you've not really made anything on this asset this week, then I will suggest that you exercise patience and wait for price coming back to retest the structure before jumping into a downtrend continuation. So that is the only condition that will make us sell the USDJPY today. So let's see how the market will play out. It's a very simple setup. And you can see how crucial those descending trend lines are. So please mark it out on your chart. The 146.500 and most importantly, the 146.150, which will be what we will need to sell the USDJPY today. That is my simple view on the USDJPY. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section.